Bim, 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 bim. What it do, my grinders? This is the Grinding for Your Moment podcast. I am your host, Tammy T, and this is November the 1st. I said November the 1st, we putting out our first video. We gonna make this content, baby. And I'm here with y'all. I'm here with y'all. Shout out to my folks, my live book read family, my morning meetup family. We're reading the book 12 Months to a Million by Ryan Daniel Moran. Now, this book goes so hard, y'all. I don't even know. I read it once and I started reading again, and Dave was like, we need to read this book again. And I was like, okay, I'm going to stop reading it again. I'm going to start back over with the morning meetup, and I will drop my affiliate link down here in the notes. Y'all already know, so y'all can join the morning meetup. Y'all, it's a group of like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs, just doing the dang thing in the grind daily, making it happen. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's get into this book. 12 months to the meet. I had to take notes, y'all, because it's a lot. It's a lot to unpack. All right. In the introduction, because we had to do the introduction week before. In the introduction, he was talking about how he asked his dad, who was a teacher, what it took to be $1 million. His dad, and then he did the math, and he was like, his dad as a teacher, they making about 40,000 back then. He would have to work 25 years and never spend a dime to make $1 million. And I was like, man. Then after that, he was like, he was convinced, it was just like he just wanted to be a millionaire. And so he did things, the right things, apparently, because he is indeed a millionaire now. And so he was saying that he wanted to be a millionaire for freedom. Let's talk about freedom. When you have money, see, it's not the money. It's the freedom that money gives you to do what you want to do. When you have money, you can walk away from certain situations that don't serve you, that don't serve your purpose. But sometimes when you don't have money, you're stuck in situations, working jobs you don't like. You see what I'm saying? Because Les Brown said, Monday mornings, most heart attacks happen on Monday morning, because that's the time that most people are getting up to go to a job that they absolutely hate. And so that's why entrepreneurship for me is key, because I choose with entrepreneurship, and you choose with entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? No, and then there are different types of entrepreneurs. Ryan was talking about the entrepreneur. 'Cause I used to watch these dudes, man. They got the cars, the women, the nice houses, and all of that, man. And then Ryan said, he said it. No one has ever gotten rich from showing off cars and houses. And he said, for dang sure, you haven't gotten rich by having a whole lot of girls on your job, spending all your money. That's a sure way to go broke real fast. So, and so we're going to talk about today is finding that target audience, because everybody's always talking about the target audience. Who is your target audience, and how do you find them? Social media for me has been the best way to find my target audience. I look at the analytics, who's buying the products, who's converting the fastest over to the website, buying the products. And so that's how you can pretty much tell. And we didn't have this back then. You know what I'm saying? Now we got social media, we got things telling us who's converting, who's buying your product, and that's your target audience. And my guy Casey, the coach Hearn, in the live book read, he said that there are riches in the niches. So hone in on one product, figure out who that audience is, and blow that thing up. And the easiest way to do that, y'all, I'm telling y'all, is social media. Instagram is great. Facebook is great. TikTok is great. Get your ads out there, see who's responding. And it's a lot of footwork. And Ryan said it's simple, but it's not easy. It's going to take a whole lot of work. You're going to go through the imposter syndrome, the self-doubt, the being tired, the feeling alone. And that just comes with it. and you have to go through it. You have to go through it to get to it. You see, because what we gonna do? Give up? Giving up is not an option. I'll say it again. Giving up is not an option. Find your target audience. Know what your product is first. Know what you. That he said that's the hardest thing to do. Know what you're trying to say. Know what you want to do. You see, your service or product. But he was like the easiest thing to do. Get that product out there and blow it up. Find your target audience. You know what your product is. Get the target audience. Start blowing it up. Put it out there every day. There are no days off for the entrepreneur. Yeah, I know everybody say you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta get your rest. Get your rest. But in the rest of the day, work on your business. This is not for the weak, y'all. I'm promising y'all this is not for the weak. And so now he's saying, okay, you got your product. Now you gotta try. Your goal is to sell 25 of those products every day. A day. Boom, boom, boom. And right now, where we are at Butterific, we definitely sell 25 products a day. I can definitely sell 25 dozen a day. You know what I'm saying? So, but he said you got to have 4 products. Sell 25 of them each day, every day. And you're on your way to being $1 million business. This is all in the introduction. So I'm already hyped in the forward of the introduction of 12 months to $1 million, man. Y'all already know. So I'm looking at him, and he recommends a book. I like to say who other authors recommend, because if they looking up to this person, I need to look up to this person too. But he says Slight Edge is good by Jeff Olson, you see. And he also put in the book that you don't get rich from one sale. You don't get fat from overeating one time. That's what he said. So you don't get rich from one sale unless you're selling your whole business. That's the only one sale that I can feel like you could possibly get rich on. But when you do that, you put in all the footwork, all the work to make those 25 sales per day with 4 different products. All right. So number 1, he said this is harder than you think. No shit, Sherlock. This is definitely harder than I ever thought it would be, but it's well worth it. I know my purpose. We're pursuing it, so get that in your head. It's simple, but it ain't easy. It's the hardest thing you're ever going to embark upon. So it is what it is. He even said in the book, like, if you think you just finna get out here just to do some little razzle-dazzle and get some money and boom, boom, pow, he said you're better off just getting your lottery ticket and hoping for the best. You see? Because there's rules to this. There's structures. He giving us the strategy, and I'm going to go through this strategy with y'all on this Grinding for My Moment podcast platform, because I feel like y'all are going to get a lot from this, okay? And they said it's not about what you can get, but it's about what you can create. It ain't about getting the money, y'all. You got to create something to get the money. You see, it's all about what you can create. And with Butterific, I'm hoping to create the life that I want. A life that I don't have to worry about bills, and I can help take care of my family and things like that. That's what I'm talking about. And he said also, Jeff Bezos, he changed the world with value creation. You see what I'm saying? The Jeff Bezos, man. Hey, Jeff Bezos don't own anything on his on Amazon, but he makes sure that we know that he's selling on Amazon. All these people that hooked up. That is crazy how big Amazon is, man. It is crazy. And then he says growth is like interest. It compounds over time. It takes time to grow. There are no such thing as overnight success. It takes 10 years sometimes to become an overnight success. 3 to 5 normally, but usually, it takes time. It takes time in the grind. You can't just get out here and be like, bam, I'm a millionaire, unless you're a Nepo baby or something. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not. And then he says your business impacts way more than your bank account. And it does. Your business impacts others. It impacts your life, your family's life. You can't just, I mean, yes, you want to see your bank account grow, but at the end of the day, it's all about what you're becoming when you start your business. Like, I've become a much better leader, a much better speaker, a much better communicator. So my business is helping with these things. And if you want it to be positive things that your business is helping you with, you know what I'm talking about? And then, and here we go, riches and the niches. Don't try to make your product for everyone. Be specific. And one of the worst things you can think is when somebody said, "Who's your product for?" Everybody. Never. It's never for everybody. It's all, man, in the world where everybody love, like, what everybody, what did he say? It's a world where everybody, you can make, here it is. You can make the sweetest, juiciest peaches in the world. But it's going to be somebody in the world who absolutely hate peaches. You see what I'm saying? So there's no way that your product is for everyone. I can't sit here and think that everybody in this world love cookies. Even if they do, some of them can't eat them. Somebody's gluten intolerant, lactose intolerant, vegan, vegetarian. It's like, so everybody is not my customer. You see? So, but when I drop a vegan line, you see, I can expand my brand. But right now, I don't have a vegan cookie. I don't have a gluten-free. I don't have a sugar-free. So my vegan and vegetarian friends, they don't, my diabetical friends, all right. You see what I'm saying? My gluten intolerance, oh, I understand. You see what I'm saying? So, and you have to understand that. And you can't be mad about it. You cannot be mad about it. Everybody's not your customer, but it's your responsibility to figure out who is. So that's what we're going to do with this podcast. When you just see me, we're going to be discussing 12 months to $1 million, probably for the next 3 months. But I'm also going to be interviewing live other entrepreneurs. I'm going to discuss some of the things in this book, and bring it to them, and they're going to discuss it with me, and then they're going to let us know what they're doing in their business to move the needle, to get it ready for that end game. You know what I'm talking about? And then he said, every roll of the dice matters. Means that every decision that you make matters to your business. But you got to make them decisions. You just have to decide. You have to decide what it is you want to do, what you're going to bring to the marketplace, all of that good stuff, y'all. And that's just that on that. I mean, there's no way around it. You have to decide, all right? And then, because he has a partner, Matt, and Matt was introduced to him by Travis, who is both he and Matt's mentor. He went to this place. He wanted to really visit with Travis, but Travis introduced him to Matt. He was like, "You guys are the same age. I feel like y'all have the same drive." And boom, they're in a partnership. Now, our partnerships aren't this great. Now, what Matt and Ryan found is amazing. They work together. I think he said, in a partnership, one person has to drive the vision, and the other person knows how to build. Ryan said he has the vision. He's a visionary. He's great at selling, making bold moves. He had the entrepreneurial spirit. And then you got Matt. He said Matt is the one who builds. He's organized, stable, calm under pressure. He know how to, make those tough decisions. And when you got those two people together, and I meant to ask, could one person be both of those things? That's going to be my next question in the live book read, because every business is not a partnership. And he did mention that in the partnership, it's not 50-50, it's 100 and 100. And to me, that's even with relationships. If 50-50 means you're giving half of yourself. And in business and relationships, you pretty much have to be all in. So it's 100 and 100%. Everybody, you got to get that 100%, man. It is what it is. And that's all I got to say about this book right now, because I had to get in here. And I had to let y'all know that we are reading 12 Months to $1 Million. Go ahead and start chapter 1 and chapter 2. Get it in, y'all. This is November 1st. We don't really have any excuses. Like, social media really took all the excuses away. I mean, it's really free. You know what I'm talking about? You can place ads and everything, but it's a good way to find your target audience, place some ads, put out some questions, put out some pictures of your product on social media, see who responds, check out your analytics, find your target audience. You got your product or service, now find that target audience. My name is Tamika Hurd, and I'm grinding for my moment. And I'm grinding for you. You better believe it. Y'all get out there. Make the rest of 2024 great. Peace and blessings. I'm out. Ba-da-da-da-da. Pew, 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 pew.